Most buyers make one mistake in Lajpat Nagar. They evaluate the house, but they do not evaluate the system around it. Here, two families can buy a very similar home. One will be living a comfortable life, but the other one might feel constant friction in their everyday life. Here, the difference is not in square footage. It is on how the neighborhood functions around them. Today, we aren't talking about any properties, but we are looking at the system behind Lajpat Nagar 1 and 2. Because once you understand the system, property decisions becomes much more clearer. This video is especially relevant if you are planning to live in the area, or if you are planning to live long term, value daily convenience, or comparing Lajpat Nagar 1 with new developing pockets. This video will not help you if you are only looking for price square foot, unless you are comparing or evaluating it with your lifestyle stability. Let's start with a simple shift in thinking. The real strength of Lajpat Nagar 1 and 2 is not one feature. It is a combination of the strong connectivity, established infrastructure, and the daily use markets. These, when worked together, create predictability. And predictability is the most underrated factor in real estate comfort. Let's begin with everyday life. In many developing neighborhoods, you buy the home first. Then you wait for the ecosystem to catch up. Shops, clinics, cafes all come later on. Schools develop over time, but in Lajpat Nagar 1 and 2, the ecosystem is already mature. On a normal weekend, think about what that means. You step out in the morning and groceries are within walking distance, pharmacies are nearby, banks and daily services are embedded into the blocks, local markets function as a part of your routine. You are not planning your day around traffic, you are not driving 20 minutes for some errands. That reduction in planning reduces friction, and when daily friction reduces, comfort automatically increases. This is especially important for families, working professionals, and anyone who values time and efficiency. The area is not developing into convenience, it is already functioning with it. Now let's talk about movement. Mobility shapes lifestyle more than most buyers realize. The Lajpat Nagar Metro station connects multiple lines across Delhi. This improves access to Central Delhi, South Delhi, business districts, and educational hubs. But the real benefit is not just the metro itself. It is reduced friction in everyday travel. When commuting becomes simpler, stress reduces. Time management improves. Meeting clients becomes easier, visiting friends does not feel like an effort. When travel becomes simpler, people feel more anchored in their own neighborhood. Areas that reduce mobility, friction tend to remain relevant. This is one reason Lajpat Nagar has retained demand decades after decades. Now let's discuss something that is often misunderstood. Lajpat Nagar Central Market. At first glance, it looks like a busy shopping destination, but it functions as something deeper. It acts as an economic engine. Markets like this do several things simultaneously. They keep footfall strong, they support local businesses, they reinforce neighborhood activity, they sustain rental demand. For residents, this increases convenience. For investors, this increases liquidity. Liquidity is rarely discussed in real estate conversations, but it matters. An active functioning market keeps an area alive, and areas that remain active tend to remain relevant. Now let's step inside the residential format itself. Most homes in Lajpat Nagar 1 and 2 offer a builder floor structure. That usually means independent floors, better natural light, balconies or open fronts, and cross ventilation. But here is where many buyers go wrong. Two homes with identical square footage can feel completely different. The real determinant of comfort is not just size, it is layout. When evaluating a builder flow in this area, focus on three things first: road width and front openness, floor positioning and privacy, and layout proportions, not just area. Ask yourself, does natural light enter properly? Is ventilation cross-directional? Is storage intelligently planned? Does the front feel open or congested? These details determine daily comfort far more than the raw numbers on paper. Experienced buyers look at these first. In a mature neighborhood like this, these factors separate a good purchase from an average one. Now when you step back and look at the bigger picture, the pattern becomes very clear. Lajpat Nagar 1 and 2 works because multiple systems are working together. It is not about one highlight feature. It is about how everything connects and works all together. Areas that function as a system tend to remain stable over time, but the areas that depend on hype will struggle to sustain the demand. Here's the most important insight. One of the most valuable shifts in real estate thinking is this. Stop evaluating properties individually and start evaluating neighborhood systems. If you are exploring property in this area, spend time in understanding the block layout, road structure, proximity to the market, connectivity patterns, flow positioning. Sometimes the real value of the property lies outside its walls. If you are seriously evaluating Lajpat Nagar 1 and 2 and need clarity beyond brochures and listing, you can reach out to our team. We regularly help buyers analyze blocks, layouts and trade-offs before they commit. If this breakdown helped you, let us know in the comments which area you want us to analyze next. If you value this kind of practical, decision-focused real estate insights, do consider subscribing. We break down neighborhoods, buying mistakes and market dynamics without noise. Because better decisions begin with better understanding.